Alright, what I have here is a previous Gen Mac Mini. Was purchased last year, really cheap. I have it hooked up to a Panasonic G10 Plasma. It's pretty high rated television. Came out last year. Has since been replaced by the G20, which is an amazing TV. It's up at Best Buy. I think it's like $1,400, something like that. But this was about $2,000 when it came out last year. Really high-end TV. A lot of people love it. High reviews. But what I'm showing you here is an interface that runs on top of Mac OS X, Snow Leopard. As soon as the computer boots up, it actually launches this, so you don't even really see the operating system. And what it is a media center application that allows you to stream or play back media files that you do have on the computer or on other servers and whatnot. I have a lot of television shows, movies, standard definition and high definition as well. It's a pretty cool application. You can actually view pictures through, Aperture or iPhoto and actually play them on the TV or view them on the TV. It's pretty cool how you can have it set up. It actually lists your movies, pulls data from Internet Movie Database, covers and actually user ratings, and can list them by those user ratings. Yeah, Avatar, I hate that movie, but I do have it. Up, actually, I love that movie. It actually gives you the plot and the rating, like I said, and you can play it, right from the actual server. I have this streaming from a Windows 7 computer, and it plays it back. It looks beautiful. This is just standard definition, but as you can see, it looks really good. So, like I said, I have a Blu-ray player. It's my PS3, but every other media that I play is digital, coming straight from a server, running straight through the Mac Mini. And you can, like I said, you can skip through it. It tells you what time the actual movie will end, which is cool. It gives you the summary. You can play it, you can pause, but we're going to stop that and go back. Play some Blu-ray. Blu-ray movies as well. Iron Man. Really, really, really large, 8 gigabytes. So they can get pretty large. But this is an actual Blu-ray. It's HD. So it looks really crisp. I don't know if you can really tell by the camera, but it's really intense quality. Also, there are apps and things that you can get for it, which is pretty cool. Like the Apple Trailers application. It actually has all the new movies and stuff, the trailers for them that are present on Apple's website. It's really neat. Like Sex and the City 2. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to that coming out. We'll load up the trailer, see how it looks. And I think it looks pretty cool. 1080. This trailer came out last night while I was working on this, so looked pretty cool. There's the Hulu app. You have a menu. You can watch television shows. I was watching the Cleveland show earlier, and it just has, the episodes that would be on Hulu in full, and it connects to the internet. It loads up the movie stream, and then once it, it'll load your video and it'll play it back. It does have the ads like on Hulu, but it'll just bypass it after the 14 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever. So that's pretty neat.
My name is
So I mean, it's pretty good quality. A lot better than sitting on a computer watching it or whatever. You can just load it up on your television right through your Plex application. But what's running right now is, this is the computer running. This is Mac OS X Snow Leopard. It's just got this overlay that just runs on top of everything, just for the TV. Yeah, these are the apps that I have. I have the CNN app. You can get the top stories, live news, oil rig. Let's see. There's all kinds of stuff right here. All kinds of good stuff. Oh, a new $100 bill. Well, let's check that out. See what that looks like. But it has like the times. But this is a CNN video from the CNN website, or their app, and it feeds right into the Mac Mini, right to the TV. Yeah, that's straight from CNN. They have live news as well that you can just run and just, you know, clean the house or whatever and just watch the live news. So pretty much with this kind of technology, broadcast television, man, it's really going away. In my opinion, it's going to all end up being basically over the internet, jacked right into the television or some form of media center device like I have here. You can pause it, play back. It tells you what it is, how much time, you know. There's all kinds of apps in it. I haven't even really played with all of them. There's just so much. Comedy Central app, I watch the Dave Chappelle skits and stuff on that. It's pretty funny. There's a YouTube app, which is pretty cool. Look at today's most viewed. So you can stolen camera, clone fight, all kinds of stupid stuff. The stupid stuff you would find on YouTube. Let's just see if we can. Yeah. A lot of TV shows on here in HD. Breaking Bad is one of my favorite shows. I basically just load them up, have them download, and, you know, go from there. Law and Order. Love Law and Order. Have that on there too.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses.
You can skip through. I have been working on like getting the plot summaries and stuff for the Law and Order episodes, but there's a specific way you have to format them, and I haven't really gotten into all of that yet. But for my purposes, I just, you know, watch the show and leave it at that, and I have the episodes on the server, and they stay there, you know, just in case I want to go back and watch an episode, or I miss something from a previous episode, I can go back. But there's all kinds of stuff you can do with it. I just haven't really spent a lot of time with it, but you can do all kinds of things. You can actually set the iPad up to actually control it, like a remote control, a touchscreen remote control, which is pretty cool. But if I turn it around here, you can see that I just have DVI going out to an HDMI cable to the back of the television. I have the actual Mac Mini in the operating system set up to display at 1080p. It doesn't really work out of the box. I had to do a little tweaking, but if anyone wants to try and do it on their own and they need help with that, just send me an email or something, or a comment, and I can help you out with that. I just have basic audio going out to the TV, going into a converter, turns it into an RCA cable, power, and then of course internet's feeding in. You can go wireless with it. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, this is just a test unit and just messing around with it. You can also get a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, or a cool Logitech keyboard thing that looks like a cell phone. but basically I just have it going out to DVI. I used to use VGA until I got, just recently last night, got the full 1080p figured out, so I'm running that right now. But normally I just hook it up to a Mac keyboard, standard with the mouse, and if I need to do anything specific, but normally I just leave it as is and just control it with the standard Apple remote that came with it. Volume, all that good stuff, play, pause, all works. If you want to get a little bit more serious, you can go with the Logitech mouse keyboard thing. I'll probably paste the link on the blog, but it's other than that.